need time to scrounge the rent. I need time to contemplate the accident. I gotta drag my ass to now. How did I come to stop here? Well, I knew the gas was gone, but I had to rev the motor. Pull back the hand, you might get it cut off in the rotor. Maybe I'll come down. Maybe I'll come down. Maybe I'll come down. Dum 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 ba da da dum dum ba da da dum 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 ba da da dum. She's on the reddest turf. She's on the reddest side. She's in a better state. She feels a better fire. And while I dreamed a great parade, shooting all the guns in Brooklyn, the man who had a spare held out two, and then you took one. Maybe I'll come down. Maybe I'll come down. Maybe I'll come down. Freeze or burn, all else is only icing. Freeze or burn, all else is only icing. Well, maybe I'll come down. 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 Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was a song by M. Doty of Soul Coughing called Maybe I'll Come Down off the El Oso album. It's a band and artist I've seen a whole bunch of times and was always a good show. He's gone through a lot, made a lot of really interesting music. Today, because it's still available, and because we still have lots of resources, and because currently it's functioning, we're going to try a Magic the Gathering draft. You know the deal on how this works, folks. We're doing the how to acquire a collection as cheap as possible style of build. So what we do is we have a handy dandy little spreadsheet here, and everywhere we have that we do not already have, we take. And so that will be our last 9 lives, so we'll be taken here. And we tried to build with that limitation in mind. Take the rares, try to fill out our collection, and still try to build something that could give us a chance to get our money back. Now, there are a lot of playable cards here. Library Larcenist has actually done really good on this channel. Bolt Hound only good if we get the dual payoff, the Hound fetching dude. Generally not as big a fan of red. None of these are like signpost must take cards in my opinion. I think Burlfist and Gale are the most powerful things here. fairly consistent usable cards. A 4/5 for 4 is what this thing's always going to be attacking as. White and green both very powerful, and you've seen a heck of a lot of them on this show. Now, under normal circumstances, were we in a real draft, I would snap pick the Gale Swooper because it's the only white card here that's playable. By taking the first card being a white rare and the second card being the only playable white card, we're actively discouraging our opponent, the person to the right or left of us, from cutting into this color. So I think it's like that. Now, when you're doing a bot draft, it's not, it's not the same. You're not sending signals, but it's important to always recognize that in a tournament situation or in a competitive situation, you need to think about you're playing with other players. Selfless Savior is a fine card. Legion's Judgment is a not so good card. Nothing here is so totally insane that I think we go off plan. Furious Rise really demands you to be paired with green, and we don't know that that's going to be feasible. So let's stick with our colors. We did actually get offered the Alpine Houndmaster, which of course we couldn't have known we were going to be offered, but had we made the bold choice to take the Hound, we would have been rewarded heavily. Although Swift Response, again, only good white card in this pile, and a very good one. Feet and Pegasus, both very good. Pitchburn Devil's probably second best card in this pack. I think it's hard to pass Feet. Concordian Pegasus, solid. Very solid. But I don't think it's to the degree of Feet. I don't think much is to the degree of Feet, honestly. We have a Makeshift or a Blossoming Sands. If we want to go white-blue, we have a Megalodon. This is a suspiciously late Scorching Dragonfire. I generally don't like white-red, especially if it's played to go wide. I suppose you could play white-red as control and just try to nab all the expensive removal spells. Use white to drag people into the endgame. Valorous Steed is fine, but not that exciting. Scorching Dragonfire, however, very, very good. Just think red on the whole is not very good. Huh. I guess we'll just take the Steed. Wow. Well, punished for that choice. Battle Rattle Shaman is very good, but we do have a Chorister, and Chorister is also very good. We don't really know what our second color is yet. None of this stuff is likely to make our deck. Flash 2/1. Yeah, none of these feel particularly impactful. We did take essentially all of the white cards, huh? Ooh, Garruk Unleashed. That definitely pushes us towards white-green, and white-green we know is very powerful. If we weren't taking Garruk Unleashed, we would almost 100% be taking the Hunter's Edge because that is nutty. But let's take the Garruk and mark it on our sheet. Garruk Unleashed. First one.
Like a farmer fertilizes crops, you're gonna feed the forest.
And Landlord Visionary, a pretty great follow-up. Also, the only good green card in the pack. Temple of Silence. We're taking the rare. If we were not taking the rare, we would be taking the Gnarled Sage here. Temple of Silence. Let's mark this down here. It occurs to me that I had the screen enlarged that entire time. So I apologize for that, folks. You haven't got to see the first series of picks we've made, but you have got to hear them narrated fairly well. We will continue here with you being able to actively be part of the process, and we will horribly, horribly punish ourselves psychologically later for our tremendous, stupid, dumb mistake. See, I wanted to try leaving the video camera full screen for the singing intro for the first time, and I forgot. Bad. Well, none of these are very good. None of these are very good. Grasp of Darkness is insane, but we're definitely not going that way. Secure the Scene is reasonable, although not very good as well. Skyway Sniper. We don't have anything with reach or flying yet. Skyway Sniper could be okay. Let's grab a sniper. Pride Malakin, probably pretty good here. And lots of black removal. Snare Spinner, Pegasus, or Truffle Snout. All good calls. How do I weigh these against one another? Spinner. Gotta be just be Pegasus, right? We don't really have any synergies with counters for Truffle Snout at the moment. None that are particularly significant. We've got plenty of good 1-drops, so I don't think we need those. More good 3-drops is probably where we're at. Feat of Resistance, pretty great. Pride Malakin, Pegasus, or Truffle Snout. Huh. Pride Malakin is effectively a 3-2, but because of how the counter can be placed, you can occasionally get some value out of this by trading for making combat math unfavorable for your opponent and also putting that on Concordian Pegasus. I think being able to put it on one of our flyers is the reason to take the Pride Malakin. Another Forester. Gnarled Sage. Just a good beefy critter. Probably not running any of these. So we would be taking a Gale Super here, but instead I think we're taking the Yambi. Let's mark this off our list. Assuming we don't already have 4, which we probably don't. Nope, we only have 2. Okay. Yambi it is. Glorious Anthem. We can run that, right? If it weren't for Glorious Anthem, we'd be taking a Llanowar Visionary. But Glorious Anthem seems okay. Glorious Anthem. Number 2. None of these seem very good. None of these seem very good. I guess Canopy Stalker is okay. Another Pride Malakan. That's the sort of thing we want to see. This is a super easy Acolyte here. I guess Legion's Judgment is the only thing there for us. Probably not running any of these. Would we run this? What do we have for removal? One, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. We might run it. I like it better than Daybreak Charger. Although we don't have a ton of 2-drops. We really don't have any 2-drop creatures. Okay. Don't think any of this is getting run. Run that. Seems okay. What card did I already have 4 of? I guess that means my sheet is wrong. Gonna have to check that after this. Okay, so we're okay being a little more creature heavy, being that we have Glorious Anthem in the deck. So we're looking to trim a couple spells, more likely than not. Legion's Judgment seems like an easy trim. We've got only 2 flyers, so I think Celestial's an easy trim. This is likely too many 1-drops. I feel like Sniper has a lot lower ceiling than Chorister. .8 plus a Llanowar Elf. Should we be running 16 land here? Only got 2 5-drops. Four 4-drops. I think for now I'm going to try going 17 land and 24 cards. But if it feels like we fled heavily in the first game or two, we might want to like cut the Valorous Steed and a land and put in maybe the Skyway Sniper and the Legions. Let's see how we do.
Take your marks. Set.
Decent curve, looking for a second green to be on Garruk, but got a 1 and a couple options. Seems okay. This seems like a reasonable trade for right now, right? Found that forest we wanted. He has nothing to sacrifice. We just swing both. Maybe we just swing the Chorister. Ooh, he's stuck. Give a creature +3/+3 and trample. Create a beast. Then, if an opponent controls more creatures than you, put a loyalty counter on Garruk. Interesting.
Back off and let nature grow. They're a stampede of one.
Okay.
All right, let's fight.
Okay, so is hopefully that we'll get it out of shock range.
Out of us.
That sucked for him, man. That did not really tell us anything about if we need more or less land, unfortunately. But we curved out really well, and our opponent did not have anything to interact, so I'll take it. We got a 2-drop, and we need to hit some lands. It looks like what happened to our opponent could be happening to us. Or not. Still need to hit some more lands here, unfortunately. Most of the time I can race a scythe, but pretty hard to do with lightning. So, Garruk, +3/+3. We'll leave this back to block, I think is the plan.
Farmer fertilizes crops. I like to think big.
Brutal. So now we have to block here. Does give us the option to swift response to this on the next turn. I guess he could have like secure the scene or something for our Garruk. So I think now we just let the Garruk go to 1. Or do we chump and we make a beast? We chump and we make a beast, right? Because then he'll have more creatures than us. Drawing a little bit too much land, huh?
I like animals better than people.
Do we swift this? Do we wait till next turn to potentially swift it? Man, this mana is awkward, huh? I guess we just pass. If at all possible, we want to get him to commit to pumping the Chorister, so then we can swift response and essentially deny his whole turn. Well, now we're kind of screwed every which way, huh?
Fun friends.
Man, he's had so much life gain. That's gonna be a problem. Well, if we don't draw something to interact with that, we probably just make a beast and be done with our Garruk. We have nothing that can block. So we can't get through this. So we can pump and get one swing in. Seems pretty inconsequential at the moment. This just seems bad every way you look at it.
They're a stampede of one.
Yeah, nothing I can do.
That was a short hunt.
He's got a tapper now. It's not good for us. How would he take it off the life linker? Huh. If I attack with this, he's almost certainly going to block here. We could save it, but it's not really worth that much. Probably better to just block and try to kill his flyer with feeder resistance. Or if he doesn't attack through. He's probably going to put the scythe on the Gaggle Master now, I'd imagine. No? It's actually pretty surprising. So, I think I just take this here. I actually don't want to grow the scythe to the point where the Gaggle Master becomes unkillable. So because of that, we don't really have good options anymore. Probably one we just can't win. He dropped things in our way very, very quickly. Now we just don't have good angles of attack. We do have 5 mana, which does allow for us to pump this and to give it protection if we so choose. Now we just get to put that on that and we're dead. Yeah, we need like Angelic Ascension or something. I think we're still dead even with that. Why would you not put it on the Gaggle Master? So the biggest we can get this to is 5/5. We can't get through anymore. Digging for something. Daybreak Charger. As soon as we cast this, he's just going to lock down whatever we put it on. Maybe we can get him to block this, though. Probably not, but you know, we'll see. That's disappointing. It's too smart. Once you're to a certain level, then you aren't making mistakes. And I'm drawing nothing that penetrates the board state. We can just move on, right? It's kind of a boring one, but you know. It's kind of a boring format. Hopefully then are a little bit more exciting in terms of draft, but you never know. The forest gets us into this pretty quickly, but doggo. Cool. Really? Must be like planning to put dub on it or something. No reason not to block a 3-1 there with your 1-2. So we have 5 mana. We could potentially pump the Chorister. Oh, he could just give it Death Touch. I think we just swing the Visionary and cast the Canopy Stalker. White black again. A lot of crap in our way on this board. Okay. I would say we're a little flooded. We want to remove it, or we just want to turn our Canopy Stalker into a 4/4. I think we just want to turn our Canopy Stalker into a 4/4. top deck. Holy fucking illegal that, man. Okay. Jesus. Okay, we got the Death Toucher off the field. Both kind of flooding a bit. I feel like our deck is pretty weak, and we probably should be running 16 land as a result of that weakness. Maybe we can cut Gnarled because our green is already so low that it's one of the more likely things that we can't cast. But the Valorous Steed is actually better for our deck because of Glorious Anthem. Are we crazy enough to play this? I don't think I'm crazy enough to play that. Let's try it like this. .8 is not exactly where you want to be for 16 lands. You probably want to be closer to like 2.6. We do have a Llanowar Elf, which is a slight mitigation, but not tremendously so. Didn't work. Let's try the Horns of Failure. Hey. Is our opponent silver or platinum? 3 lands, not a lot of action early, but seems like a good hand. Whoa, this board is weird. It is definitely not what we wanted to draw. Coming out pretty fast. I guess 3/2 Malkin is what we have. Sure. Valorous Steed is pretty excellent now. This is probably a quick response. Felt like it was. We could have tried to play around it by waiting to put out the Savior, but felt like I was in danger of having a little too much fear in my dojo. Doesn't give it vigilance, though. I suppose one good response to another. Well, kind of wish that was a forest. Wow. Okay. Damn it. Forest would be really just a great draw for us. Okay. I forgot it had first strike. Ladies and gentlemen, the perils of having not played in a while. Seriously? I'm getting royally cheesed out. Made the dub fall off at least. Garrick pump. I mean, I'm threatening a lot more damage to him than he is to me, but I can't really protect the Garrick. Garrick Beast. I mean, if he has the friggin' second swift response, we'd be dead there, but I think we can potentially race him down now. Fuck!
Predator, you're prey. I like to think big.
I think double blocking the Pegasus is fine. And we're completely out of resources. He actually fucking main decks the Rambunctious Mutt, which just blows my fucking mind. But of course he does, because it would fuck me over. What the actual fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Fucking eat a dick.
Dare you to stop this?
What an annoying matchup. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. How many fucking dubs? And because our deck is so removal light, like we didn't get a single Hunter's Edge. Fucking dub, man. God damn it. I won that, but I'm still fucking angry. We're going to recenter, and to do that, we're going to have to refill this cup. Be right back. More coffee, turkey snack bites, not a sponsor, and let's go.
Take your marks.
Huh. Huh. Opponent goes first. So we have an extra draw. we draw no land at all, we're going to lose 100%. If we draw one land, regardless of color, we're probably still fine. I'm going to risk it, but I don't think this is correct. Is their deck black? Are all their cards black? Are we glitching? Blocking sands would be pretty great here. Spooky! Spooky! Where's our spooky noise? Start on the keyword big. So keyword big. Thrashy B pretty good against us. Probably gonna have like Curious Rise, all that fun stuff. So we have 5 mana. That's unfortunate. Man, he's got a lot of good shit against us right now. Truffle Snout and Chorister is probably where we're at. We could save Chorister and have Feet of Resistance up. Maybe keeping Feet of Resistance up is better. Huh. Okay. I think we just swing that in. If he has a trick, we have a trick. And because his cards are black, I can't really see how many are in his hand, but this tells me. I imagine he's got some very, very big critters. Okay. Titanic. Ranger's Guile. We're hoping he doesn't have turn to slag here. That's pretty good. We have answers. Wow, was not interested with that sequencing. I'll take it. I think he shouldn't have blocked the 4/4. I think he should have just let it go through because he was already a little ahead in terms of racing. He could have just attacked back. Okay, so we're already past the point of getting our money back. 3 wins, as long as you're taking every rare and mythic you see, is the break point. Everything beyond here is just bonus. we have achieved that. Now, in search of the Horns of Failure. Who will put an end to my petty reign of yet another white-green deck, because it is the only color combination. I wonder if this is going in and out of focus. I just want a valid name. Okay. That's pretty sweet. We must be missing a card pack or something. This is weird. Is this the discard deck? Or the mill deck, rather? Could be the mill deck, could just be a blue-white flyers. Well, that kind of sucks. Is there a card that rewards playing walls at all? Or am I, no? This is probably not correct. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's a lot of flyers. Plays a land. He's got a big attack for life gain here. So either way, if he has a feat, he gets this, but at least this way we kill this one. So. Well, I mean, no, we wouldn't because protection. Okay. This has gotten spooky to unwinnable very quickly. He gains so much health, and having those 2 feats in a row just completely bricked us. Yeah? Wow. And kind of.
I've got an axe to grind. Unfortunately for you, they're quite hungry.
pretty damn impressive, really. If you guys unsubstantiate, that would suck for us. The third feet of resistance.
Sharpen my axe.
Third feet of resistance. Well. Really don't feel like we can win this now. You can make this a 8-6. We can do. Well, that was fun. Wow. Yeah, we're dead. It's really creative deck building from our opponent. So we don't have a good attack anymore because he can tap stuff down. And he's going to tap our Chorister, so we don't have a way out now. We need to draw like Swift. No, Pride Malikan doesn't do it. Now he'll probably tap that. Yeah, we're dead. That was pretty fucking creative, man. I haven't seen Griffin Ari ever played, and he just spiked me. I don't think that's a good deck. I don't think you should ever actually pursue that combination of cards, but if you're super, super bored, feel free to try to build it and never draw the Griffin Ari and have a pile of dog shit cards, or you know, do what our opponent did and draw absolutely everything you need and then triple feet of resistance to win the game. Triple feet of resistance. Oh well. What do you do? What do you need, dude? Something in your bed? There you go. We have a turn 1 and nothing else. It's a good hand, though. I'm not throwing it away. Absolutely want a third land in this hand, but if we don't get it, 4 wins is completely fine with me. So like a 60%-ish win rate. Okay, so we have another different area deck, or just a more traditional mill deck. That's pretty unfortunate. I feel like that was a good trade. Well, we have a kill spell for that. We just have to hope that their shields are down when we need to use it. Huh. Okay. Well, we're definitely using it right away. Use a land here. Well, we can feed a resistance that to untap it. Is that worth it? Probably not. That's pretty bad for us. Not liking my chances here. Created 2 really powerful threats in a row. Created card advantage, and we're falling extremely behind on both card advantage, threats, and tempo on all 3 cards here. This is going really, really poorly, huh? This has gone really, really poorly. Okay, thanks for letting me read that. Return target non-land permanent owner's hand. Get a token that's a copy of a creature you control, draw a card. Well, he just had the bombiest of bombs, and now we're most certainly dead. We do have this trick to potentially free up some resources, but we never drew any land. This is not looking good. Not looking good. At least we put this run down quickly, promptly. Didn't stretch into like a 3-hour stream. Losing the cancel though feels kind of like being barfed on. Feels bad, man. Do we get a bonus pack? Do we get a bonus pack? We do not. I feel like that was a fairly successful run. If we had a little more removal, I think we would have done better. But mostly the games we lost, we just drew poorly and died. That's a great example, which is what Magic is. Unfortunately, they have not come around to the Runeterra way of thinking, where people like to play whole games and have them be interactive. They'd rather them be based on if you draw land or do not draw land, or draw all land. It's dumb. I agree. Maybe someday. For now, I'm your host, Gravity Groove, and this has been Not Safe for Work Magic. If you have enjoyed these matchups, if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, subscribe, say hello, tell a friend. And if you have any suggestions for archetypes I should try, for punts I made, maybe even for songs I should sing in the intro, feel free to let me know in the comments. I do read everything. I do try to reply to everything. And I'm looking forward to hearing from any and all folks. I know your time is valuable. It's cool that you chose to spend a little bit of it here today with me. And once again, thank you. I'm Gravity Groove. This is Not Safe for Work Runeterra. Or, oops, Force a Habit. Not Safe for Work Magic. And I will see you, boom, later. You're awesome. Thank you.